March the 14th, 1963. Interview number 5 for the book Mata Hari, Dancer, Courtesan, Spy. Very well, madame. We're ready to begin. Could you start by introducing yourself?
Oh, yes. I am Elspeth Schwagmüller. I was a colleague of Margareta Zella MacLeod, known to the world as Mata Hari. That was a long time ago. Here is a picture of her from the summer of 1906. Or was it 7? Oh, I was well aware of her beauty. I envied her. I admired her. She came to Paris in 1905, destitute but determined. When she started dancing, fame was only a dream.
Mesdames et messieurs, attention s'il vous plaît. Ce soir, quelque chose de nouveau. Ce soir, la danseuse divine de l'Est mystique, Mata Hari.
Tonight I danced in public for the first time. I was nervous, but no matter. The audience went wild. Now I've been invited to celebrate with the rich and famous. Not bad for a poor woman who can't pay her bills. If my luck holds, I'll meet someone here who can advance my career. Le bal des artistes.
Oui, madame. You have an invitation?
Of course. The ball is practically in my honor. No, wait. I must have left it somewhere.
I'm sorry. You must present an invitation.
Can you believe it? I've been turned away.
No, ridiculous. The ball never has enough beautiful women. What's the problem?
I'm hoping to meet an important impresario here tonight, and my invitation is back in my dressing room.
Well then, allow me to vouch for you. My good man, don't you know who this is? Mata Hari. Her dancing is a sensation. Soon she'll be the talk of Paris. If anyone deserves to attend the artist's ball, it's her.
It's irregular, but all right. She can be your guest.
Thanks for the lifeline. May I ask who threw it?
Just an admirer. You'll have many more.
Sir?
Yes?
Monsieur Astruc, I believe.
Sorry, can't talk. Done too much of that already tonight. Yeah, need something to ease the throat. Would you be good enough?
Ah, let me see what I can do.
Something to drink, madame.
Perhaps. Yes, please.
Here you are. Enjoy the party.
Champagne, France's best medicine. Excuse me.
Got a drink? Ah, much better. My voice returns. And who is Astruc's savior? No, wait. I've seen your pretty face somewhere. And the rest of you as well, I think.
I was hoping you might help me with my dance career.
Dance? I'm sorry, but I never discuss business or anything else without an introduction.
But
How do I know you're a dancer? You could be a woman of the streets. come back with an introduction, then we'll talk.
Madame?
Good evening. You must be Mata Hari, the dancer.
Yes, that's me. You know my work.
I was told you'd be here. You look lost and alone.
I am. I'm a fish out of water with these fancy folks. I don't know how to talk to them.
Oh, my dear. Just chatter on about the city, or the latest fashions, or the guests, or even the weather. People are all the same. You'll break the ice with ease.
Small talk. If that's all it takes, I've got a chance.
Don't give up. Astruk's your man.
Hello. Thanks again for rescuing me tonight. Obviously, you know who I am, but I don't have any idea.
Pardon me. I am Oscar Samsonet, a businessman. Practical, respectable, hard-headed. And yet, utterly charmed by Paris's latest sensation.
You saw my show.
Oh my, yes. I don't know much about the Mystic East, but the language you're using to express it is universal. Congratulations.
Thank you. All the people here are so a la mode. It makes me feel ordinary.
Yet I saw you dance, so I know you're unique. Don't be intimidated by money and position.
You're right. I should just follow my instincts and be brazen.
That's the spirit.
Until we meet again. Hello?
Why, hello. What a party. Lots of interesting people here, don't you think?
I hope so.
Ah, make the rounds. Work the room. You'll meet them all.
I'm just beginning to understand that Paris is a big city. The possibilities dazzle me.
Maybe life at its best. Civilized, dynamic, leading the world into the new century. I don't think we've met.
I'm Mata Hari. I'm new here.
But of course, I've heard rumors. Something daring, a dance, n'est-ce pas? Très chic, très à la mode.
I'm trying to persuade Monsieur Astruk to manage my career, and he insists on an introduction. I'm wondering if you would be so kind.
Let's help each other. I'm a journalist. Grant me a brief interview and I'll introduce you to that stuffy old Astruk. What do you say?
Why not?
Well, first, your name. May I ask, what does it mean?
Eye of the Dawn.
A name as beautiful as yourself. And you are Dutch, yes?
Dutch, that's right. From the East Indies.
Married?
Once, years ago. No longer.
Ah, an independent woman. Perhaps that explains why your art is so, revealing.
I celebrate our humanity in all its glory. Patterns of movement to intrigue our minds and our bodies.
I must say, people are starting to talk. And not ordinary people who are easily excited. And you're a sensation among the sensational people here tonight.
I'm a little embarrassed to think so.
Don't be. Astruk hardly deserves such good luck. Tell him the Morning Herald sends regards.
It's me again.
I'm waiting for an introduction.
I'm Mata Hari. I've done an interview with the journalist over there.
Ah, the one from the Morning Herald. So you're the dancer. I'm Gabriel Astruc. How can I be of service?
I'm hoping you'll become my manager. If I'm going to turn a few dance steps into a career, I need professional help.
That you do, and I might be willing. But I don't trust my own judgment. It's blurred by the sight of too much flesh. Bring me some compliments from people who saw you perform. I need to know what others think before I decide.
Really? And I thought you were a leader of taste in Paris.
I lead by following, my dear. 2 compliments, no fewer.
Hello again.
Hello. This is your moment. I hope you enjoy it.
You encouraged me to be forward, so I will. Monsieur Astruc hesitates to become my manager and demands endorsements. Would you be willing?
Maybe, once I know who I'm praising. Are you a fragile flower or a thorny rose? As Zollinger over there, he's certainly a cool customer. If you can get a kind word from him, I'll really be impressed.
Whatever shall I talk about?
How about his mistress? Always a sore subject.
Ah, monsieur, you are a rival.
I confess nothing.
A moment, please.
Well, hello. Rupert Zollinger at your service.
I'm Mata Hari.
The dancer, yes?
Perhaps you saw my performance this evening.
Perhaps, although I'd never admit it. Quite daring.
Paris is beautiful in the evening, don't you think? The lights, the life.
I suppose. I prefer Zurich. Austerity concentrates the mind.
Everyone here is so stylish, so de jour. Aren't you impressed?
Oh, very. That's the only reason I'm here. My companion, Mademoiselle Royer, insists on showing off her latest gown.
Perhaps you saw my show this evening.
Perhaps, although I'd never admit it. Quite daring.
Then I can't expect a word of praise.
On your dancing, I'd blush to say anything.
Excuse me?
We meet again.
You look lonely standing here all by yourself. Has your partner abandoned you? Or maybe you're looking for someone new?
I amuse myself by studying the fashion parade. Yachts are cheaper than some of these dresses. Consider my friend over there. Keeping her up-to-date costs a fortune. What do you think? Is she worth it?
I'm sure I have no idea. She's certainly beautiful.
I suppose, when she doesn't pout. Sadly, no gown could make her as radiant as you would be in a sack.
Heavens, do I hear a compliment?
I suppose. Here's a better version. You light up the ball.
Why, thank you, sir. It's me again.
You again. You make moving through the crowd into a dance.
Herr Zollinger gave me a compliment. I light up the ball.
I doubt Astruc will be impressed. A tribute like that will sound much better coming from me. So, I think your dancing is ingenious, you're acting brave, and you light up the ball. How's that?
You're very generous. A moment, please. I'm Mata Hari.
The dancer? Daniel Rouet. Pleased to meet you.
Paris is splendid tonight, don't you think? As a newcomer, I'm enchanted by the glitter.
Paris is Paris?
Everyone is so chic here. As a woman of fashion, don't you find it unsettling?
I don't give it a thought. Herr Zollinger is a generous benefactor.
Look at these people. All of Paris society seems to be here.
I couldn't name one. Except you, maybe. And that's only your stage name.
Nice weather for the occasion.
Unless it rains. And then my hair will be a mess.
Goodbye. Pardon me.
Oh, you're that dancer. I want you to know that all of Paris is shocked by your dancing, including my husband.
Oh dear.
He's a politician. He has to be shocked. I'm a woman, and I think you're very brave.
Why, thank you.
Paris is bigger than my husband. The city is ready for you, even if he isn't.
What office does your husband hold here in Paris?
Public safety. He's in love with electricity, installing street lights to make the city safe at night.
Everyone here is so well dressed. What do you think of the new gowns?
Thank God for that change. I see women taking charge of their appearance, undeterred by frowning men.
I don't see very many artists at the artists' ball.
Good Lord, no. High society, my dear, not bohemians. Wealth, not workers.
Nice evening.
Isn't it, though?
You look a bit chilled. Are you all right?
How kind of you to ask. But I'm quite comfortable. And you?
Well enough. For a dancer with no prospects and no manager.
Oh, my poor dear. You seem kind-hearted, and that is rare. If there's some way I can assist, I certainly will.
Thank you. I've nearly persuaded Monsieur Astruc to manage my dance career. He's wavering and wants to hear what others think. Can you help me?
Of course, my dear. I find your dancing elegant, completely new, and a perfect ease for the fools we call men, yes?
That's just what I need. I'm very grateful.
Well, find anyone to sing your praises?
I've been chatting with a mysterious gentleman. Does the name Samsonet ring a bell? He praises my boldness as a dancer and actor.
The Swiss businessman. I know of him, and he seems to know you. Boldness is no substitute for talent, however. I need to hear more.
Just now I was talking with a kindly matron who thinks my dancing is good news for today's women.
Really?
Almost. She thinks I'm elegant, refined, and a magnet for men. Thank you.
It's obvious, my dear. You're bold, beautiful, original. Tonight you're the talk of the town, but a career... that will be difficult. There are many dancers. Fashions change. It will require management as good as your dancing.
But you're the best manager in all of Paris.
That's true, I am. And you will need all my skill to make something of your talent.
Then you agree?
My card.
Oh, thank you.
Call on me at the theatre. We'll talk.
Tonight was a triumph. I persuaded Gabriel Astruc, the most famous impresario in Paris, to become my manager. Now, together, we must persuade Paris to fall in love with me and pay for the privilege.
Mata Hari, wait a moment.
Monsieur Samsonet.
You were wonderful tonight.
Yes, but it was hard work and I'm very tired. Pardon me, but I have a lot to think about.
Yes, you do. More than you imagine.
Meaning?
A businessman needs to look ahead. Helps with investments, you know. I'm something of a fortune teller. Want to hear your fate?
You're very peculiar. As of tonight, my fate is in my own hands. Thank you.
Is it? Allow me to show you your future. You dance, but not too often. Astruc won't let you wear out your welcome. Money is short, younger dancers imitate you and then surpass you. Your glorious beauty fades. Men no longer compete to support you. You end up on the street, destitute.
How unkind. Why are you tormenting me tonight of all nights?
What does it matter? Your story means nothing. While you dance, the nations of Europe gird for war. And they are all as foolish as you. Because, like you, they all think they can win.
So, no hope for anyone. Well, sorry to disappoint you, sir, but I'm an optimist.
As am I. Here's a different future, filled with hope. You join my little band of traders in state secrets. You also dance. Money flows freely, you get rich. Together, by trading information back and forth, we show Europe that war is impossible.
Did I hear that right? You're asking me to become a spy.
For the greater good of humanity.
Helen of Troy started a war, but I doubt I could stop one.
Not by yourself, and not all at once.
This is ridiculous. What would I do? Poison the Kaiser?
I had something less criminal in mind. Go back inside the party, seduce that fellow Zollinger, and bring me an impression of his sigil.
My knowledge of anatomy must be incomplete. I never heard of a man's sigil.
It's a small metal stamp. Zollinger's corporate seal. It's worth 5,000 francs. Easy money for someone with your unique abilities.
5,000 francs? But Zollinger has a mistress.
We'll change that. Here's a love note from Mamselle. See how she reacts to my plea.
And what happens when my glorious beauty fades?
This career lasts a lifetime. Talk to Frau Schragmuller if you get confused.
Schragmuller? She works for you.
Who would ever guess?
What am I doing? Somehow I must seduce Rupert Zollinger, a man I hardly know, and take an impression of his corporate seal. At least he's good looking. It's me again.
Well, I see you've joined the team. Oscar had his eye on you from the beginning.
What a strange fellow. How well do you know him?
He's elusive, but he pays well. Just remember, now you're in, you're in. There's no way out short of death.
What a comforting thought. You're a woman. What does he want me for?
Isn't it obvious? I have some skills, but sadly, flirtation is not among them. Good luck.
In the theatre we say, break a leg.
All right. Let me know if you need help with a splint.
What do you make of this note?
Someone admires someone from afar. Rather ordinary in today's society, I must say. But there are no names. What about it?
Oh, nothing. It's not important. It's me again.
Good evening.
Here is a note a gentleman handed me.
My heart is yours to take or trample. This is very touching. Who sent it? What's his name?
I really don't know.
Is he handsome? Why doesn't he introduce himself directly?
He's very mysterious, and Herr Zollinger is in the room, watching your every move.
Of course. Rupert. Let's have some fun. I'll write a reply. But no, wait. I need a pen.
Sorry to bother you again.
Good evening.
I need a pen. Can you help me?
Anything for you, Mata.
Here's what you need to arrange a tryst.
I count the hours to a rendezvous. Promise not to be dull and responsible.
That doesn't sound very loyal.
If Rupert paid more attention, I'd be more loyal.
Herr Zollinger, I feel honor-bound to show you. Isn't this Mademoiselle Royer's handwriting?
I count the hours. Oh, does she now? Why do I waste my money on that wicked woman? Without a thought, she flirts with everyone in sight.
Pardon me.
Madame.
Au revoir. Excuse me.
What now?
Mademoiselle Royer, a word to the wise, if I may. Be cautious about Herr Zollinger's intentions.
About Rupert? His intentions? What do I care?
Well, in talking to him just now, he casually mentioned that he thinks you're an expensive, brainless flirt.
He does not.
Was he making a joke?
He wouldn't dare. And if he did, it's in terrible taste. And that would be the last straw. That cad. He's belittled me for the last time.
Sorry to bring bad news.
Bring him some bad news. Tell that idiot he's an idiot.
Excuse me?
You're back.
Mademoiselle Royer wishes me to convey her most cordial scorn for your cruel ways.
Is that so?
Her exact words were, "Tell that idiot he's an idiot."
That brainless little minx. To hell with her.
I'm very sorry your romance has turned out so badly.
No, it's a relief. Many thanks for ridding me of that troublesome creature.
I appreciate your gratitude, but I can't help wondering, do your feelings end with gratitude or, well, go further?
How strikingly forward of you, Mademoiselle Matahari. Now it's my turn to wonder. Could you possibly be attempting to seduce me?
You decide. An obvious man of the world like you must know that seduction is an art and has its rules.
Rules? I'm intrigued.
Would you like to hear more about the rules of seduction?
But of course, unless there aren't 400 of these things, are there? I'm not a patient man.
I don't pretend to know all the rules. I only use 4 to fit the 4 basic types of men.
Only 4? Such a small number. Does Herr Dr. Freud know?
Some women like to feign ennui and dismiss a man. A man who is very confident or arrogant will rise to the challenge. Otherwise, one must entice him a bit first, then back away.
So, that's how women think. And I assumed that they were so sincere.
One technique is to play the part of the poor, helpless girl. It can draw a shy man out of his shell, but it can be dangerous if he is a natural brute, particularly if he is insecure and needs to prove himself.
Men like that can be dangerous, it's true, but sometimes they're useful.
The simplest technique is to flatter the man, but it only works on men who are gentlemen enough not to take advantage of a lady, and yet who are unsure of themselves.
He's not much of a man if he doesn't believe in his own worth.
A daring approach is to take charge, reverse roles, and break the man to your will. Very effective with an insecure man who is also a bit of a brute, but a gentleman may be put off.
I can see how a headstrong woman like yourself might find that role appealing. But consider my case. What approach would you use with me if I deigned to take an interest in you?
With such an intelligent man as yourself, only direct honesty will serve. You're too smart to fall for any tricks.
How true. Those simple ploys seem like children's toys.
Oh, yes. For instance, you're far too wise and virile to fall for abject flattery.
Quite. You are certainly a fascinating woman. Here, for saving me from romantic disaster, a trinket I had foolishly bought for Danielle. And could I interest you in a late-night drink in my hotel room?
Lead on, Rupert. You're dozing, Rupert. Am I boring you, or just too much champagne?
Too much exercise, I think.